Hey guys, beautiful morning in the north today, I tell you. The date today is April 16th, plus 8 degrees Celsius. And she's getting warmer by the minute. Beautiful spring day today, I tell you. So what I'm up to today, you say, well today, I got all my smoked meat here that I cut last night. This is going in the smoke shack. This is caribou meat, seasoned with back eddies. So I sprinkled back eddies on every piece. I left it out last night. It's nice and cool. It didn't freeze last night. So yeah, gonna hang this in the smoke shack. We'll get a fire going in there and we'll start curing our caribou meat. Okay guys, let's get the party started. I'll put the bigger stuff on the bottom. The thicker pieces will go on the bottom closer to the heat. Hey, that's not for you. Smart up, Rudy. And the thinner stuff I'll put up a little higher. There we go. First piece of meat put in this shack, in this little smoker. I'll get an idea of how much it'll take up once I get a lot of this on there, and then I'll know how many racks it'll fill. So these pieces here kind of came from the calf part, the calf of the leg, and it's all full of sinew and whatnot, real chewy. So I smoke these and I'll give them to Rudy. They'll make nice little treats for him. He should like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes. I'm excited, guys. I am so excited. Pretty darn excited. Take me a little while to hang this meat. Once I get it hung, we'll get some wood. You know, back in the olden days, the old timers and the natives, you know, they ate a lot of smoked meat. The reason it came to be smoked meat, they'd hang their meat just like making dry meat, but they'd put a little fire underneath it to smoke cured, and it also keeps the bugs off it, huh? So there's no bugs out right now, but there will be in about 3 bloody weeks. Not looking forward to that. You know, you could smoke just about any kind of meat. Actually, I shouldn't say that. You can smoke any kind of meat. I've smoked quite a few different kinds over the years. I tried beef once. It was too greasy. I didn't care much for it. Maybe it was just the way I did it, I don't know, but yeah, it wasn't too good. Not like wild game, huh? But yeah, chickens, geese, moose, caribou, bear. Yeah, I tried quite a bit of different kinds. Moose is my favorite to smoke. You know, I've also used different types of seasonings on it. You know, I made pepper smoked meat. One time I made some I soaked it in hot sauce to get like a hot smoked meat. That didn't turn out very good. I wouldn't try that. Definitely wouldn't use that again. But by far, high seasoning and back eddy seasoning are my favorite for smoking meat. You could also just not put any salt on it. Hey, you don't get too close to that meat, Rudy. You could also just go plain. You don't even need to salt it, but I like a little bit of salt in mine, you know. So I was kind of hoping this would have made a little bit more, but you know, whatever, it's good. Like I said, I thought I had a hind quarter. I wanted to make this video a few days ago. Actually, I've been waiting a week to do this video, but it was storming out and it was really cold the last few days. So it's the first time that we actually have some decent weather. It's only been melting for a couple days now. Geese. Second. Oh, there they are. Half a dozen of them. Second time I heard geese this year. I heard one 2 days ago. There was one single one. I don't even have a shotgun here with me either, just 22. Okay, Well, anyways, I should put my decoys out. Ah, I got some decoys here. I should put those out. Maybe I will. Okay, anyways, back to our operation. Nice to see geese again. Okay, so that's what we ended up with. That's not as much as I would have liked. I thought that we were gonna end up with a whole lot more, but you know, that's still pretty good. You know, it's a nice little pile of meat for the first test in the smoke shack. So let's go get some wood, guys. Let's get some smoke on this meat. Okay, guys. Now we just need some smoke. I'm smoking this meat with diamond willow. It's always diamond willow. Always. Always diamond willow. It gives it a taste that you can only get from diamond willow. Tastes like candy, guys. Okay. I'll start my fire with a dry diamond willow, and then once I get a good bed of coals going, I'll cut some green diamond willow. Makes more smoke, of course. I got to be a little bit careful here. I don't want that flame to get up and burn my meat, huh? No, that's no good. You might as well just feed it to the dog if you burn it. So I'm gonna have to find a fire pit for in here. I used to have one in my big smoke shack. I used to have like a round grill, and then I put a piece of tin over it just to keep the flames from reaching the meat if it got too big. So how it's rigged up right now with these stovepipes and no fire pit in there, I got to be very careful. I really gotta keep my eye on this fire, huh? So most likely what I'll do, I'll keep the fire going in here till probably about midnight tonight, and then I'll let it die out, and then meat could sit till morning, and then I will carry on with it again tomorrow morning, and it should all be done by tomorrow. Yeah, that's almost a little bit too high. So once this fire dies down a little bit, then we'll get some coals going, and then there'll be no flame. We don't want flame. We just want the smoke in here. So I'm pretty excited to get this all set up, close the door, and just watch the smoke billow out of it, because I know what's going on inside here, huh? So this is good. Yeah, that's almost too high. Don't want that to get on my meat. I gotta get a poker stick for in here too. Okay. Yeah, that's almost too high. A little bit of black smoke. I started the fire with birch bark. You don't want to smoke meat with birch because it makes a black smoke, but it's good just to start your fire. You can, I've known some people that say using birch is really good for smoking, and it's one of the better woods. I've never did try birch before. I guess you got to strip the bark off it though, because the bark is what makes up black smoke. I can feel the heat coming out of here now. So just a little fire. There's not even any coals in here. So with this smoke shack being built this way, as small as it is, it should get more heat and more smoke on the meat. My big smoke shack there, the big walk-in one, it's good. It makes lots of smoke, but not enough heat. So they're different. The only reason I know that is because my smoke shack at Beaver Camp is built, I think, maybe close to the same size. Might be 3 feet. This one's 4 feet wide, a little bit smaller. I don't remember the measurements on that one. But yeah, so I'll find out here. It won't take very long. It'll take a few hours, and I'll know how this is. Of course, there's lots of little cracks and stuff that'll eventually get filled in. I think the roof is only tacked on the top, and they're just kind of floating there on the back. So like I said, it's half done. I got a lot of work to do on the smoke shack, but when I'm done, it won't be nothing like this. It'll be a little bit different. So yeah. Anyways, cut some more wood and get this fire going, guys. Right on. We're on the right track. Look at that. And we got smoke. That, my friends, is a beautiful sight. So after I keep this smoke going on here, then I'll get an idea of some things that I might have to change, like back on the side here. That whole piece was open, so I just had a little chunk of plywood. I scabbed that there for now. I'll have to get some logs and finish that side. A lot of smoke's coming out of that hole there. I should maybe try and cover that. We'll just see how it goes. We'll let this do its thing for a little while, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the meat's starting to dry pretty nicely. It's been on for about 3 hours now. I won't bother it yet. I'll let the smoke do its job, and yeah, maybe tonight we'll flip them over. We'll see. I'm just trying to get some coals going in here right now. The fire is a little bit too big though. Last thing I want to do is burn this meat. We got to make sure that flame's at. I only want that flame, 12 inches high. But she's going good, guys. What are you doing over there, Rudy? Huh? Where are you finding mud? Where did you get that from? You got mud all over your nose. Not shit, I think. Oh, it's mud. What are you doing over there digging, huh? What are you digging up, Rudy? Yeah, that fire was getting a little too high. I could really feel the heat coming out when I opened the door, so all I do is just keep it spread out. You see, so still got quite a bit of room, so it ain't gonna burn our meat. But we don't want to cook our meat. We gotta smoke it. So too much heat is not necessarily a good thing. Otherwise you might as well just put this meat in the oven. But anyways, yeah, this will die down a little bit more. I threw one nice big green chunk on there, and just gotta keep stoking the fire. So this is gonna die down here right away. I threw a bunch of small branches on there just to make a little bit more coals and get this big piece here lit. That looks pretty good. Okay. What are you doing, Root? Not stop. What are you doing, Rudy? How do you like this weather, huh? Like it? Like this weather? I put some plywood decoys down there after them geese flew over, and Rudy, he's been barking at him. I brought him down there to smell them and showed him what they were. We won't go down there now. I got my cabin shoes on. 7 p.m. Still a beautiful evening out. It's pretty warm still melting. So the meat's been on the smoker now for, I didn't check when I put it in, probably 11 this morning maybe. Let's have a look at it. I flipped the very bottom rack already. I flipped her off there. Still got the top and the other one to, look at that. That cleared out there. Oh yeah, she's a good smoker, this one, guys. Yeah, so the bottom rack here, these ones here are all flipped over. They're about, probably half done. Some of the smaller ones like this one here, this one's, see that just busts apart. Little thinner pieces done. Oh, smoke in my eye. Tastes like caribou meat. Smoked caribou meat. Okay. Sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Rudy, sit. Gentle. How was it, huh? Want some more? Wait till it's done, Rudy. So yeah. So they're kind of, I don't know how it looks with the smoke, but they dried real nicely. They're stuck to the grate. So now I'm just gonna flip them over and make sure it all gets smoked. The fire is getting a little big. Threw a couple bigger green blocks on there. I should be doing this. I should let the fire go out. Smoke's just getting in my eyes. But whatever. I'll just close my eyes and do it, huh? Whew. Okay. Put this camera away. Well, anyways, you guys get the idea. So I'm going to, I'll leave this here. So I'll leave this fire going right till it cools off. You know, 10 or 11 o'clock, maybe midnight. And you know, this smoked meat is it's just about done, huh? And we got another beautiful day out today, I tell ya. We got blue skies, slight overcast. Nice morning. And she's melting. It melted all night. She never froze last night. So I kept the fire going in the smoke shack here probably till midnight. Oh, ooh, just about slipped. She's getting icy. So yeah. So let's say 12 hours. Yeah, about 12 hours she's been in there. Let's check it out and see how our smoked meat turned out. And I'm thinking probably gonna have to put a little more smoke on her for a little while here. Yeah, see the bigger pieces, they're still a little bit soft. Yeah, she's gonna need a little bit more. Like these pieces here. Yeah, she's gonna need more. I think I ate all the done pieces last night. Well, that piece is done. I ate too much. I can't eat no more of this just yet. So what I'll do now, I'll put them all right on the middle rack. I'll just throw them right in the middle. And now this will just get the heat on them. It's got the smoke flavor in them already. They're just about done. So we just put the heat on it. Wow, that piece is. That. That's what we ended up with there. Good looking meat, guys. This ain't gonna last very long. So I'll get the fire going in here. We'll put the heat on it now. I think it's like 9 in the morning right now. So we'll put the heat on it. I don't know, probably till 3 this afternoon maybe. Well, when the meat's dry, when the meat's hard. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I kept the fire going in here all day. I let it die out so we could take our meat off. Let's see how it turned out. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh, already got some there. Look at that. Done. Bigger pieces. Well, that one's right dry. That's how we like them. The way I like to smoke my meat, I like them hard like that, just right dry. You could eat them when they're half done and soft still. But yeah, I'm just checking them. Like this piece here, that one's still. Yeah, they're all the thicker ones I put on the bottom. Yeah, those are all done. Okay, let's put these in our bag. So what I'll do now, I'll put all the smoked meat in a cloth bag, and they're all pretty dry. And I'll hang them up in the cabin overnight, just to make sure. Like this one here, the thicker one, like this one here, it's not, you know, it's still pretty soft. It's not hard, but it's done. It's still done, but I want to dry it out so it crunches. And I dropped a piece in the fire and it stinks. It's burning now. So anyways, yeah, if you guys haven't ever made a smoked meat before, you know, slap a little shack together of some sort. You know, it don't have to be nothing special. It could be holes in it and everything, you know, just to keep the wind off it, and you want your smoke going right up directly on your meat. You know, you could always just use a tarp too, a little teepee or whatever, and some rocks. Hang your meat in there and just put it that way. You know, like a little temporary smoker. If you didn't have the time or anywhere to build one. But I bet deer meat would be good smoked. Never did try deer meat before smoked, but I bet it's damn good. Rudy, this is one of the stringy ones that I was telling you about for Rudy. This is the outside, it's all sinewy and that, so How's that, Rudy? And he's running off with it. Eat it. Well, anyways, all in all, that was a great couple days. The smoked meat was a great success. We got half a bag of caribou meat. This should last a few days anyways. So yeah, we never burned the shack down. We got a little more work done on it, and that's good. Anyways, guys, expect to see more of the smoke shack here in the future. And of course, talk to you guys another day.